work very hard to make it feel real, you know. So because one thing I dread more than anything is that cheeseburger nostalgia where, you know, a kind of Disney-like thing where we're all dressing up in suits, you know. This, I can't stand that. What I think of this is the music's got to stand by itself. It's got to feel good. It has to feel like it's really happening. You know, you have to believe it. And if it achieves that, then that's important, and that makes it great. Otherwise, it's a very fine line, because if you don't, then you're just going down memory lane, and I think that's a waste of time. So then I have to say I'm pretty happy about the fact that, as far as I'm concerned, it is a valid musical statement, and it doesn't have to lean or tip itself towards theme park nostalgia or any such thing. And then you can see that there's value in this whole musical culture. The idea of musical culture itself in this country is something that's slipping away from us, because it's, as in the case of the neighborhoods, being taken and replaced by corporate music, which is, you know, on the Britney Spears level, I'm sorry to say, which is this business model. And you keep coming up against this endless business model for every endeavor, you know. And this is the thing that, as a musician at my age, I have to say is the worst possible thing. And as John Lomax once said, you know, money and power replace the musician's inner self very easily. As musicians say, well, I got to stay in it, I got to keep going, I've got to look good, I've got to be sharp. And whatever it is I used to do, I'm not going to do it anymore because it's not successful, or I can't make it, or I have to change. You give up a lot. Now we find, for instance, in Willie here, a very resolute character. You know, he doesn't believe in that either. He seems to be, and the Arvizus in their way, they are who they are. You know, no one's going to take away who they are. So, and Lalo and Tosti lived it and were that. So then you can say, well, it's a great thing to have had a chance to do this, and very fortunate to have had a chance to make this record at all, because, you know, 6 months later, Lalo was starting to be in bad shape, and Tosti died very soon after, and all this. So, of course, these opportunities are very fleeting, and I've always felt lucky. You get something done, it's a miracle. It's a gosh darn miracle in this world today.